Hello everyone, my name is Justin, and I want you to think of the word replaceable and how heavy of a stigma that is, particularly in business situations. Outside of the workforce, the context of replicability doesn't carry the same weight because we are aware that everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. We are accepting of the fact that there are people out there that are even better at our strengths because that has little to no effect on our lives. In the workplace, however, the idea can cause someone, especially entry-level employees, to label themselves as replaceable. In some situations, management might even be direct enough to use this term to describe their employees. The bulk of my speech is based off of three approaches to humanistic management according to Dominic Melee of the Department of Business Ethics in Navarra, Spain. These three approaches include promotion of self-actualization, organizational culture, and community. I'm first going to expand on what Melee means by self-actualization. In my intro, I use the term replaceable because it compares a human at work to something akin to a part in a machine. This is reminiscent of classical theory, which, as O'Hare, Friedrich, and Dixon assert, is appropriate for an organization where the same product is produced, precision is at a premium, and the employees are compliant. Humanistic theory is an adverse response to this thinking. Classical theory doesn't have it entirely wrong, however, as the average person wants to master what they do, if not at least attempt to. This is what Abraham Maslow refers to as self-actualization because it gives us a sense of who we are and why we do what we do. According to humanistic theory, it is necessary for leaders in an organization to concern themselves with motivating human needs. Self-actualization has proven to be a far more effective incentive than even monetary compensation, as it is a reflection of personal growth and development of the individual in the workplace. Moving forwards, I'm going to discuss organizational culture, according to Melee. As O'Hare, Friedrich, and Dixon state, organizational culture is the social or normative glue that holds an organization together. It consists of values and beliefs that some groups or organizational members come to share. This is a stark contrast to the repetitive, if not monotonous, organization of classical theory. A company's unique organizational culture gives not only customers a portrait of the company that they're associating themselves with, but the employees as well. Flat organizations work well, especially organizations with open-door policies that bar the noise of communication traversing chains of command and encourage spontaneous face-to-face discussions between someone as elevated as the CEO and lower entry-level positions. Moving on towards community, Elton Mayo defines communication as the capacity of an individual to communicate his feelings and ideas to another. Organizational culture plays a lot into this as it can create a tight-knit sense of understanding not just between employees and managers, but between everyone involved in the organization. When there's a community within an organization, something good or bad can happen, and that feeling resonates with everyone under their employ. It strengthens loyalty, and with loyalty typically comes better productivity. Managers can and should strive to be a part of this community as well, particularly because they have the means to alleviate concerns with employee satisfaction. Business owners wishing to implement humanistic principles cannot do so with an ulterior motive, however. Employees will only respond positively to this management style if the company owners genuinely concern themselves with employee well-being. In summary, humanistic theory has shown to be an effective way to get rid of the communication barrier between employees and management. It's an organized model that is already implemented in most modern American businesses. It has proven to be very popular, and with the approaches I've discussed, I hope it's easy to see why.